Top 10 Worst Foods for Diabetes. Hello everyone, welcome to the Foods and Diabetes. Today in this video I am going to tell you what top 10 worst foods for diabetes. Diabetes is a group of metabolic diseases in which their high blood sugar levels over a prolonged period. Symptoms of high blood sugar include frequent urination, increased rushed and increased hunger. If left untreated, diabetes can cause many serious long-term complications which include heart disease, a shock, chronic kidney failure, foot ulcers and damage to the eyes. Prevention and treatment involve maintaining a healthy diet, regular physical exercise, her normal body weight, and avoiding use of tobacco. Control of blood pressure and maintaining proper foot care are important for people with the disease. The most important factor that affects both type 1 and type 2 diabetes is diet, and a well-planned diet can work effectively in maintaining blood glucose at healthy levels. Here we have a list of top 10 was pushed at every diabetic should avoid. 1. Number 1. White rice. White rice can affect your blood sugar levels according to a study published by High Road researchers. Those who eat the highest amount of white rice had a 27% higher risk of diabetes than those who eat the least. White rice also lacks nutrients like fiber and magnesium. People with high white resplendence unlike these beneficial nutrients. If you consume brown rice instead, he will get these nutrients. 2. Number 2. Potatoes. Potatoes are not a good food choice for diabetics due to a relatively low nutrient density and high levels of quickly absorbed carbohydrates. It has a high glycemic index value, which means that a carbohydrate in them is quickly converted to glucose when digested and can cause blood sugar and insulin levels to rise. It is also associated with an increased risk of type 2 diabetes. A 2005 study published in the Journal of the American Dietetic Association looked at the effect of cooking metal on the GI index of potatoes. The researchers found that mashed and boiled potatoes had the highest GI value, around 85 to 90. Baked, roasted or microwaved potatoes had moderate GI value, which is around 70 to 80, while boiling red potatoes, refrigerating overnight and eating them cold the following day resulted in a GI value of just 56. So if you want to eat potatoes, you can opt red potatoes as it contains low glycemic index value. 3. Number 3. Pastries, cakes. Pastries, cakes are not good for diabetics as they are loaded with sugar, sodium, junky white flour and preservatives. Their dangerous combo of sugar and refined flour spikes blood sugar and promotes inflammation, which interferes with insulin's ability to function properly. 4. Number 4. Soft drinks. Soft drinks and energy drinks are the worst type of drink for diabetics. They are loaded with calories that lead to weight gain, and people who are overweight are at a higher risk of developing diabetes compared to those with the healthy weight. Cutting out soda and other energy drinks is one of the most powerful ways to control blood sugar, lose weight and improve your health. 5. Number 5. Fries. French fries, starchy vegetables that have a worst impact on your blood sugar levels. These fries soak a lot of oil and lead to excess weight gain. A small 85 plump serving of fast food French fries contain 33 grams of carbohydrates, including 3 grams of fiber. They are the worst form of potatoes and has a 21% increased risk of developing diabetes compared to a 14% increase risk or other form of potato. If you really like fries, make them yourself. 6. Number 6. Raisins. Raisins contain a concentrated level of Sugars which will be quickly absorbed by the body and lead to a certain spike in blood glucose level that is extremely harmful to people suffering from diabetes. Therefore it is best to limit your raisins intake and stick to whole fruit that are not only rich in fibers, but also help benefiting vitamins and minerals. 7. Number 7. White bread. White bread is made with white flour that contain refined starch, which is one of the most dangerous foods for diabetics. These refined carbohydrates have behind lysine index that causes a rapid rise in blood sugar levels, which is extremely harmful to diabetic patients. If you like to eat bread, then you can eat whole grain bread. That is a much better option than white bread because its high fiber levels allow blood sugar to rise more slowly. 8. Number 8. Palm oil. Palm oil will contain high amounts of saturated fat that raises blood cholesterol levels. High blood cholesterol is a risk factor for heart disease. People with diabetes are at a higher risk of heart disease, and limiting your saturated fat can help lower risk of having a heart attack or a stroke. The palm oil drink contained a similar amount of saturated fat has 2 cheeseburgers with bacon and a large portion of French fries or 2 salami pitchers. 9. Number 9. Coffee drinks. Coffee contain caffeine, which has been shown in the short term to increase both glucose and insulin levels. Because of this, people of diabetes should be cautious on consuming coffee. Experts say sipping 2 or 3 cups a day is probably fine, but if you are having a tough time controlling your blood sugar, it may be worth cutting out coffee to see if it makes a difference. 10. Number 10. Fruit juices. People with diabetes need to moderate their fruit juice intake. As large as glasses of juice can substantially raise blood sugar levels. Regular consumption of fruit juice has been linked with an increase in type 2 diabetes risk compared to whole fruits and vegetables. Juice doesn't offer much fiber and are loaded with fruit sugar that cause a sharp rise in blood glucose levels. Apples, oranges and pears all contain soluble fiber, but not when juiced. Thanks for watching. To watch more, subscribe to